I'm Robrad78.
And I'm Fidget 1185.
And welcome to our Couples Therapy.
Welcome back to Couples Therapy, where we talk about this, that, and the other thing.
And if you're not checking to see if we're recording and you're new to this channel, welcome. This is only our second episode, but it's recorded the same day as the last one because, if you don't remember from last week, we had a record issue and lost pretty much everything. Sorry it was a small episode.
It happens.
But we wanted to make sure we got something out to you before it was too late. We'll still try to work on that last one. Who knows? By the time this comes out, maybe we already got it out. Who knows? Probably not. I'm feeling like it really is lost.
Well, I hope not.
Me too. So we had a crazy storm here the other day because it's crazy storm season apparently in the summer now instead of just spring. And a tree broke. Oh, you had like a teardrop tattoo there for a second. And the tree broke, and it landed right in the ditch right next to the road. So we got to deal with that for a while now.
As I drove by it, it looked like it was still attached to the tree.
It is.
Like it just went, landed.
It's a branch. It's not the whole tree.
Yeah, well, yeah, the branch. But
crazy stuff. Yeah. I was gonna get a video of it for you guys here, and kind of show you from the bonus footage, because we like to do bonus footage for you guys.
Right.
Granted, we're still trying to figure out this PC, so we'll see.
Oh, and speaking of PCs, or the PC, I had expressed an interest to him, so we'll make me a separate account on the computer, and then I'm gonna be starting or streaming again, and then have like the cool like overlays and stuff too. So I look forward to doing that again because I feel like it's time.
It's time.
And I mean, I don't have to do it for 8 hours a day. I could just do it for a small handful.
So you can play marbles.
I'll play Fortnite.
Yeah. Speaking of Fortnite, I actually was able to figure out how to get it to work functionally on here. I actually think it was a pretty good stream.
Yeah.
People are more entertained when they see me on the PC, I think. And I've been having a lot of fun playing marbles on stream. You guys can find me on Twitch. Same name, Robrad78. And yeah, I have a schedule on my homepage, so look forward to that. Sometimes I'm not going to be able to make it, just too exhausted from work. But I'm also not one of those streamers that makes up his lost time, because like it's unhealthy.
Right, like if
that's like trying to catch up on sleep that you lost. It's like you have to accept that you lost that sleep, move on with your day, and catch some sleep the next day.
Right, so basically if like he streams on a Thursday, and if he can't make it, he's not going to stream on Friday to make up for that Thursday. He's just going to chalk it up as a,
Hopefully
whatever.
I'll see you next Thursday.
Right. And I think that's like a good thing to do. I feel just like some people out there in the streaming world feel like they owe it to everybody, and
they don't.
Might be a hot take, but it's like you don't owe anybody anything, really.
No. And it's like nothing disrespectful about it, but everybody works, and if you do the kind of work that I do specifically, it's quite exhausting.
Well, and I get it, not only that, work, if you have kids.
Getting up at 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah. But I'm just, it's just like, I don't understand the people who feel that way, but, it's their thing.
And it's unhealthy. Mentally.
Right.
But speaking of streaming, we got these Streamiversary shirts today as of recording, which is the same day as the recording of the last one, apparently. But yeah, we were at a buddy's stream, Quad.
Yep.
Quad IV. He did a Streamiversary. It was his 1-year affiliate, and he does a really good job. So we'll put his link down below for you guys to check him out as well.
Yeah. I'm proud of him for.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job.
I've always enjoyed going into his streams, as few as I've been in.
Yeah, you always love a good streamer that's personal with the viewers and everything. and his brother does a real good job too. But yeah, so we help promote that on the YouTube as well. So if you look at my past videos, there was promotion to that.
Yes.
But then I was like, well, I gotta get this T-shirt because he made a cool design, and yeah, looks cool.
Yeah,
It does look more teal on here than it does. It's actually really green. Like, see that picture right there makes it look teal. That's the color I was thinking it was.
Like a greenish teal-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like green, leprechaun green.
I'm okay with that.
I mean, it's fine. I just thought it was that color when I saw it.
Right.
Which, either way. It kind of reminded me of Baja Blast is what it looks like.
Now that you say that, it kind of does. Like looking at the screen.
Yeah, compared to what it looks like now.
Baja Blast, leprechaun green. It's two different colors at the same time.
Crazy.
Mine is
comfy shirt.
Yes.
Thank you for doing your anniversary.
Yep.
It was fun. Anyways, yep. So we had the storm tree. And I got this weird dream the other day where I was getting all tatted up. Like this whole arm, this whole arm. I was getting my necks. I was getting my chest. And I'm like I was just taking like a quick hour and a half nap before I had to go do something because I had to go pick up pizzas. And I was like, what the heck is this dream all about? Somebody told me the dream means that I want to get more tattoos. And I think that's viable because obviously in the dream I was okay with getting more, and in my head I was kind of thinking, well, yeah, I do want some more, but obviously we can't afford that right now. We'll stick with this one for now.
I say that when we get the bills better under control, like when we get a lot of them knocked out, because we don't got tattoo money, because tattoos are expensive.
Yeah. Luckily not here as expensive as they are other places, but still pretty expensive.
Well, right. I mean, I know I want more, but again, can't afford it.
And that's the thing, that dream kind of helped me figure out what I kind of want from the next one. So I'm not going to say, so I can surprise you guys later. Anyways, that's pretty much it on that. As we were talking about PC earlier, it's been going really good for me over here, doing a lot of streams, having a lot of fun with that. Yeah, we officially finalized all the stuff with the car, other than the gap, so which we just kind of cut our losses on that.
I mean, it sucks that we have to more or less just cut our losses because I thought, it was supposed to help us.
I thought they were our friends, but
and not, jerk us around, but
and not in a fun way. Heyo.
I didn't mean it that way, but yeah, I mean that's just one more thing we have to worry about. But hey,
yeah.
Which we shouldn't have to, but again, I digress. So
You digress, Tyson. They got it. Anyways.
So I do have something to talk about. It's a little bit of sad news.
Oh yeah.
So the other day I got a call from my best friend back home. And she told me that her mom's cancer had come back. So it's been 22 years. So what, early like 2000s, she had tonsil cancer. So, you know, kind of an easy fix. You remove the tonsils, cancer's gone. But she also did like the chemo and radiation, and thus that closed off her saliva glands. So her mom always carries a bottle of water with her, and like something that you and I might not think is spicy at all, like she can't eat it because it's too spicy and stuff. So yeah, we were on the phone for a good, I want to say maybe what, a little over an hour talking and stuff, and I think she said it was like esophageal now, so in the esophagus.
Hmm.
So, um, yeah, sorry, not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but this is our
Weekly update.
weekly update. It really breaks my heart that I have to make this update, but I'll keep you guys posted as I find out more. 'Cause at this point, that's really all I know. That's really all my best friend knows. I get her mom's going in for like a scan to see like where it's all at and all of that, and so here's hoping it's not as serious as it could be. So
Yeah, that's not good. And we heard today recently that from this recording that some celebrities have passed too, which uh, you had Ozzy Osbourne.
I mean, like, we knew that was gonna happen, but I don't think anybody expected it to be this soon.
I didn't know he was in any health issues or anything.
Yeah, like he had Parkinson's.
Oh, did he? I didn't know that.
His last concert that he did, they made a special chair for him, and
Is that with
I'm not.
Post Malone?
I don't know.
Mm.
And I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but like they had and like literally like strapped him in, and I think maybe at like one point he tried to stand or something, but yeah, like it was.
That's too bad. But yeah, he's moved on, and then we heard about
The actor who played Theo Huxtable in the Cosby
I think it was
Show.
like Jamal Warner or something.
Yeah, thank you. I couldn't remember I couldn't remember the name. Um,
This was news to me. I haven't
um,
seen anything about this either.
no, someone I was scrolling on Facebook, and I was scrolling through a friend's Facebook page, and it said R.I.P. to him and to Jamal, and I was like, no way, like that's got to be a joke. So, because again, Facebook, I see stuff like that, I always, go to Google to look it up, and apparently, like he was on like vacation or something, and then like he went out swimming, and then like the current was too strong, and so then I guess they say like he died from asphyxiation.
Mm.
So
Yeah, it
and
happened July 20th.
so yeah, just literally a few days, what, 2 days ago,
Yep.
something like that.
From the recording of this, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he was like what, 52?
Accidental drowning is what they called it.
How old was he? Like 52?
54.
Oh, 54. Okay, so still very young.
He was a really good actor too.
And one thing that I clicked on one of those, and it showed like all of like the like shows and movies he's been in, and it's like, wow, he did a lot.
Yeah, he was in Sons of Anarchy.
Was he?
Yeah, he
I
was part of one of the clans.
um, but what I really remember him from is the Netflix show The Resident. So at
Mm.
at first when he came on the show, like I did not like him, but then towards the end, it's like, oh man.
I know it's a controversial show now, but he was my favorite character on the Cosby Show. I haven't watched the show since, but he was always my favorite. I liked him in Fresh when he had his appearance on Fresh Prince, and yeah, like I said, he was on Sons of Anarchy for a couple episodes, and he did a couple skits with Key and Peele,
Huh.
which I thought was good as well.
And I also would just like to say my thoughts are with Jamal's family, and my thoughts are
Ozzy Osbourne's family,
with the Osbournes as well.
and of course your friend's family too.
Yeah, it's,
You get those trifectas together and make sure you get all that sad news out of the way.
yep. Again, sorry, I wasn't trying to be a downer. It's, you know,
It's life. We sad life, but it happens to all of us.
but just talking about it, even this little bit, has helped.
Therapeutic, couples therapy.
Right?
Uh, yeah, there's a weird alien creature outside our garage in the hallway. It's a poisonous
Caterpillar.
caterpillar with spikes. I've never seen it before.
And it's not like the cute little
Fuzzy ones.
fuzzy green ones. Like this one is almost like what, like a neon yellow?
Yeah, it's like a highlighting green yellowish color.
Yellow green.
Never seen that, and it's got like these black spikes on it, and it moves fast.
Yeah,
Sucker can go.
normally, when you see caterpillar, they're just doom doo doom doo
This one
doom.
was like inching.
Like he drank his W today too, and he's ready to
Dubby.
go.
That's right.
So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
When you said alien creature outside the garage, I'm thinking
Even he's shocked.
scared the skin right off of him.
I feel like he's gonna be a reoccurring joke in our podcast now.
Oh, probably.
It almost looks like this is a green screen. Like it's not even.
Oh, but it's not.
But it looks fake, doesn't it?
It
Like if I moved too far back, it would like wobble or something. I swear this is our thing. I can walk back in it and show you guys.
I'm sure. Oh,
It's
there
not
he goes.
fake.
There he goes.
Oh,
Aw.
I'm sorry. But yeah, he's gonna be sitting there watching our pod from now on. Should we name him so that way the audience can have a name? Hubert?
Nah.
Cue ball, because he's got a cue ball head.
Why? Because
He's bald.
got no hair. Wherever he is.
Right there.
I'm still trying to figure out this camera thing.
He's there.
Right.
You're pointing at yourself. Right here. He's right here.
Right over there.
Look, I can knock him over. Dink.
Oh, that would creep me out if you did that and he just went.
What if he turned his head and went?
Oh,
I was like, he stuck on my finger, and it just dragged him off.
You would see me running out of this room screaming.
All right, so we want to try something with you guys. Because this is our first time doing, well, our second, but we did them both in the same day. We're going to have a little bit extra to add to this because we want to show you guys that we can do fun stuff on here too. So we're going to, on the podcast, we're going to read some Am I the Asshole?
I think we should say, Am I the a-hole?
Anyways, am I the asshole?
Yes, you are.
See, look at that. It just changes to it right there. So I have to change the screen, so we will be right here reacting.
Jesus, hi.
But at the same time, on our screen, we won't be able to see us. So we won't see how we are in the camera. So we'll let Fidget read the first one.
Okay. So, am I the a-hole for writing a list of everything we produced at work so my coworker stops complaining? I work in the meat room as a meat cutter. I produce the most out of all my coworkers. I probably produce 10 racks of meat if I'm not doing the load, while they produce maybe 2. I don't mind doing majority of the work because that's just my work ethic, and it's an easy job. I like being good at what I do. On Tuesdays, it is just the 2 of us while the other 3 are off of work, including our manager. We have to put away shipment every day that consists of 2 to 5 pallets of meat. It takes about 2 to 3 hours depending on who is doing it. So then 2 to 3 hours of someone not helping the other person cut. I usually do it on Tuesdays while the other cutter. Do I click on this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
God dang.
where did it go?
Right here, 3 months.
Well, the other cutter, 3 months experience cuts because that's just how the rotation is. We will have a lot of backup meat, but also meat not as much is getting cut if I'm not helping him. So the past couple Wednesdays, my one coworker and manager will ask what we cut on Tuesdays and says we aren't cutting enough, or what we are cutting I used to be close with this one coworker slash friend outside of work. We recently we recently just stopped talking to one another. It kind of just faded, but it really hurt my feelings. He said we don't do enough on Tuesdays to support them on Wednesdays. Today, I cut a lot more than I should have, and I wrote a list of everything we cut for my coworker to give him tomorrow if he says anything again. Am I the a hole for leaving a list like that out of spite? I just don't want it to turn into an argument, but I also don't want to be talked about when I carry my team most of the time. I genuinely do not care or say anything about them not producing as much as I produce because I'm not their boss or care enough. So, do you think they are the a hole?
Well, first off, I think you kind of have to wait until the next day to see the results. Because, like, if they just took the list and was like, yeah, good, you did exactly the way we wanted, then I'd say you did the job exactly the way you were supposed to. But at the same time, like, if you feel like, I mean, I think everybody feels like they put in their fair share. So, like, we don't fairly know if this person actually, so many people think they're the star. Not everybody's the main character. Not saying that about you, I'm saying in general. But, I'd just like to know what happened next.
Right.
Because, like, if they're satisfied with the way they did with a lot more extra, then maybe that's exactly what they needed.
Right, but the poster says that they produced 10 racks of meat while they produced maybe 2. Like
Yeah.
that, like in a whole shift, depending on how long the shift is, 10 sounds, pretty
Right.
reasonable, whereas 2 it's like
Plus, they could be making some when they're getting low.
right. So personally, I don't think they're the a-hole for making a list. Like basically
I'd
saying
do the same thing.
like this is what I did, basically to cover your own butt. I don't think they are.
So, I had something kind of like this at work, where, like, when I was on second shift, they always thought that, we never did as much as first shift and this and that. There's always animosity between shifts. Anyways, they were wanting to nitpick at every little thing. And I was like, I went straight to the boss and I said, look, on first shift, and I said, look, we could leave a list of nitpicking stuff too. And, it's not going to go anywhere but spite each other if we do that kind of stuff. Like, there's going to be certain things that, like, happen within the day that you can't just blame on first, second. It's part of the job. So you got to accept it. Sometimes things happen. But nitpicking and leaving a list about something that either was very minor or it got taken care of is not really worth it to me. If it was like something that you had to deal with every day, but like if it's something that they're like one or two times, it's like I think it should be let be.
Right. Well, going back to this post, if it says that the other meat cutter only has 3 months experience. First of all, we don't know how much experience the OP has, but you would assume that they have more than 3 months experience. Maybe the OP of the post could at work, if he has any like tips or tricks, maybe be like, hey, when I'm doing this, I do that, maybe to help,
Right.
yeah, the longer you've been at a job, you learn little tips and tricks that you
Bottom line, we don't think you're the asshole.
know.
Here we go. I'm going to read the next one. That's an ad. I'm not reading that for you. Am I the asshole for pointing out my wife acted similar after my SIL sister-in-law's gender reveal? Let me click on it so we don't have any like skips. We're learning.
Yeah, it's a learning
Next time we'll be so smooth at this.
right.
So my wife's sister is pregnant. Gasp. She had a gender reveal last Saturday. This is her second baby. Second baby is a boy. First kid is a girl. Sister-in-law was kind of disappointed or surprised, I guess. about having a boy, but would say, but wouldn't say mad. My wife only has sisters, so sister-in-law probably didn't imagine herself raising a boy. You're gonna have a kid, just expect to have a kid. Like,
Right. Well, you're not done. Continue.
no, I know. I'm just trying to give a little relay before we go on to the next part. So, anyways, right. Right. See, even they knew that we were gonna take some time to download. On the ride back home, my wife was talking about how it was weird. They can see the air quotes, so I don't feel like I have to do.
Well, I
Weird. Her sister was so visibly disappointed with the blue came when the blue came out, but she like she acted the same. She got over it after like a day or a week, but she still was. We have two daughters. Was hoping for a boy and a girl. She was like, "We're not talking about me, though." And I said, "Just pointing it out." And she responded, "You always do that, though." Kind of just admired kind of just admired the air for the rest of the car ride. Oh, just nice wind in here. Am I the asshole? I don't see. This is where we're probably going to be divided a little bit, but I don't personally think you're the asshole. There's always two stories to something, but at the same time, like, I don't like when somebody's so hypocrisy about something. Like, oh, I'm allowed to act like that, but that was my sister. You know?
right.
Like if so in this instance, this is basically what he's asking if he's the asshole about. So if you called one of your sister out about something, but then I pointed out that you were just like that, but then you got pissed off about it. Is it time to self-reflect on yourself, or is it time to be like, well, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about them? It's like, well, this is definitely a guy versus girl thing.
So let me see if I understand this post because it. So, the sister-in-law's pregnant. She has a girl. Already has, and she has a boy, or she's about to have a boy,
yes.
And she's
Disappointed that I wasn't a girl.
Another. But you literally have no control over that. Like, you should just be happy. I say.
And like he said, it's probably a typical like day or two thing. I personally, I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, you go in raising a, we're not kids or parents, so we can't really speak in this matter. So it's like you can't expect something.
So then, the sister is still mad that the sister.
So his wife
is still mad that they're having a boy.
No, not still mad.
Or mad.
He's saying that his wife, when they had two daughters, they wanted a girl and a boy, and they found out their second one was a daughter too. His wife got disappointed too for like a day or two or a week. But I think you also got to put in the factor that she's pregnant. There's emotions.
Right, but no, I don't think he's the a-hole for basically being like, bro, like, you're literally acting like her. Like,
you acted like her.
Yeah.
This is him saying that she acted like his sister-in-law or her sister when she was pregnant. So when she was in the same situation, she did the same thing.
It's like, get over, like, no, he's not the a-hole for pointing it out. And no.
All right, we'll do two more. One for you, one for me. You can pick which one. You don't have to do like right off the bat ones, but you gotta put your hand on the mouse to kind of. And there's more the farther you go down. I think that person spelled it wrong. Am I the asshole H?
Okay, this one is interesting.
Yeah, that called my. I don't know what the H stands for, but I imagine it was a typo.
Alright.
Oh, man.
It's not that long.
No. I just didn't expect it to be BOOM!
Okay. To set the scene, I, 32 female, usually give my
I
postal.
thought they were giving their postal like spot. I'm at the 32F slot in. I'm
I
like,
To set the scene, I 32F usually give my postal workers snacks or waters around the holidays. But in the summer, I like to grab drinks from the fridge and hand it to them directly because they get hot if I they'd get hot if I let them sit outside.
yeah.
Last week, my usual UPS driver, 60-ish male, came to drop off a delivery for my front neighbor. It must have been around 9 p.m. because it was dark-ish outside. He parked in front of my house, and when I noticed him, I thought, I'll go hand him a water and snack since it's hot outside. He was on the phone with his wife when he saw me, he went, "Oh, let me ask my wife if I can take it. Honey, can I take the water from a customer?" He then proceeds to take the sealed water bottle and snack and says thank you, and I walk away.
That's
Yesterday,
weird. That's a little weird. Like, would you ever have me like permission to because like I've been doing it wrong so far because I don't ask when somebody hands me something like hell yeah score like
yesterday he rang my doorbell. I came out and said hi. He then asked if he can speak to me while mumbling something on his headset. Conversation went like this. Him. She's right here, honey. I'm gonna put you on speaker. Me. Hello? Wife. I mean, as long as you tell her what you need to tell her, then that's it. Him. She's listening to you. Go ahead. Me. Hello?
we should act
Wife.
this out.
As a married woman, I don't appreciate you giving my husband water or anything.
Jeez, that's trust issues right there.
Me. Oh, I usually give my UPS, USPS postal workers snacks or water around the holidays, and especially right now since it's so hot and they're out and they're out here so late. Wife. Well, as a married woman, I don't like that, and he didn't even have a package for you. You walked out and looked for him. I thought he was at a business making deliveries. Let me take care of my husband. I thought it was a joke. I'm not gonna lie. I let her finish her rant. Me. Well, he was making a delivery to my front neighbors, but you know what? I apologize. I will never give your husband anything else from here on out. Have a good day. He then proceeded to say thanks and walked away. Didn't say anything else. Mind you, this man is our usual UPS driver, and when he drives by, he honks and waves. Loves grabbing snacks around the holidays, so I was completely caught off guard with the wife going off on me. I was just trying to be nice. So,
Am I,
am I the a hole
I guess they did do a-hole, huh? Because they spilled it out. That's what the H is.
for handing over water and snacks to the UPS driver? 1,000% no.
No.
No, not
No.
at all.
Depending on what you were wearing. If you went out there sexually clad, like, oh, Mr. Postal Worker,
Oh, it's not a.
I got some snacks for you, and I got some water. I know, I'm just kidding.
It's not a porno. But no, like,
apparently she thought it was.
no, like, I literally see
I
nothing
see
wrong
a
with that.
genuinely nice person. But yeah, like not a lot of people do that. So, but I gotta say, definitely trust issues in their relationship because like you shouldn't need to get permission to grab stuff. I definitely like the message that she said it was sealed because like if someone randomly handed me something and it was unsealed, I'd be like, all right, poisoned. But
Like, you take it, just be nice, and then just, like, throw it away.
thank you.
Right.
I gotta pee now. But yeah.
Oh, is that thunder?
Anyways, let's see. Now it's my turn
Your
to do
last
one more,
one
and then we're gonna
for
call the
today.
podcast. I'm gonna just scroll a little bit so we can actually get a random one.
Oh,
Oh, even Reddit said fuck you. All right. Am I the asshole for helping out my friend instead of going to my other friend's choir concert?
are you click it.
I was seeing if that's the one I wanted to do.
Oh.
'Cause I really want to do one about choir concert.
No?
I guess so.
Dun, dun, dun.
No, I'm not. Fuck that.
Watch your mouth.
What is this?
Would I be the a-hole if
Would I be the asshole? Okay. If I didn't attend my brother's wedding because I have been treated less than a guest, in my opinion. Let's go.
Oh, that's a long one, too.
Fuck yeah.
Let's find a short one.
Who knew that Stephen King had a lot of issues? Alright, I'm going back up. My bad. Going down was the wrong choice. Am I the asshole for laughing at what my coworker said when I thought it was a joke? Yeah, I do this, so sounds like me. Good.
It's not
Short and
too
sweet. Oh, and there's one. No, I thought it was loading more. All right, let's see. Myself and another manager, Joe. Why did you have to put his name?
Maybe it's not a real name.
Joe Schmo. Anyways, myself and another manager, Joe, at our workplace, both of us approximately same age and men, we're talking with one of our employees, Ryan. Again, name's not necessary, really. I guess they're just giving you names so that maybe it'll help you out later on. About the plans for next week. Joe has a dry sense of humor and says a lot of jokes. Deadpan. Been there.
I don't like people like that.
Yeah, I can't tell when they're joking. As we were wrapping up, Joe told Ryan to do a task for him, and Ryan responded, sure. Sorry. Joe then said with a straight face, no, don't say sure, say yes. I thought that this was a kind of a weird joke and laughed a little. Ryan just said yes and went about his way. The hell? After this, Joe asked me why I laughed, and I said I thought he was making a little joke about being picky with responses. Joe said it's not picky, explaining that I told him to do something. It's a command from his manager, not a request. By saying sure, he is treating it like it's a request and like he has discretion on his part. By saying yes, he's showing he understands he needs to follow orders. Sounds like a dick.
Right?
He then told me that it was rude for me to laugh at what he said in front of our employee. I sort of see where he's coming from. See, I do too a little bit. In that, sure, sounds more casual, but it seems super uptight on his part to react that way. I did not apologize for laughing at what he said, and I don't feel I owe him one. Yeah, I don't feel you do either. I mean, he definitely gets off on having that power over his workers.
So I don't see him as the a-hole.
I don't really see his friend Joe as an a-hole either. I don't think anyone's an a-hole in this situation. I just think
I think the one that got uptight is slightly an a-hole just because it's like
a-hole
okay,
adjacent at least.
I mean, okay, yeah, I get it. You're the manager, like you're the boss, quote unquote, like boss, but it's like
You can't own people like their property.
no, and then it's a command. Like, excuse you, like I'm not a dog. Like you do not
Right.
command me to do anything.
I'd be like, bitch, please.
Right? I mean, at work, you know, like we have.
Imagine your boss telling you, you're like, sure, I'll do that, and they're like, not sure. Yes.
I'd be like, oh my god.
I'd be like, sure. Again.
Yeah, you know
Sure.
how many times like when I go into work in the mornings, like I'll ask, you know, like, oh, where do you need me for the day? Or you know, they ask me, hey, can you go grab this? I'd be like, sure.
I would just make sure that I got an opportunity where I had to ask him for a request. And I'd be like, hey, can you give me some pencils or something? You know, I need to write this down. And they said, sure. I'd be like, not sure. I would put it right back at, not sure. Don't you sure me. This is a command.
But
and
see,
I would be walked out.
but I think that's the. I told him to do something. It's a command from his manager.
Yeah,
not a
this guy
request.
hides his title or holds his title
A
real high.
little too tightly. You might want to loosen the reins because I say sure all the time to my supervisors, and it's it's not
It's not like you're not gonna do your job.
right.
Oh crap! I said sure. Now he's gonna think I'm not doing it.
Oh
The
god,
potential.
they're not gonna take me seriously anymore. Oh my god, I just totally screwed this up. No.
This is work, not life. Oh my god.
Yeah, so a hole, no jerk, definitely.
And here, what does it say? Oh, one of our employees. So Ryan is one of the employees. Okay. I thought for some reason all three of them were managers.
No, Ryan's the employee. Joe is.
I'm not gonna lie. I would have probably snickered a little bit when I heard that too, thinking like he was just trying to be like pretend like he was all Mr. Bad Guy. Like if someone's your friend and they're a manager and they're trying to be strict, it's hard to take them serious.
Well, but here's the thing though. If he has like a dry sense of humor and is deadpan, okay, how are you supposed to tell the difference
Yeah.
of when they're actually joking when they're not?
It's
Like I've
hard.
had people, you know, have kind of in a situation like that where I laughed and they're like, "Oh, that wasn't a joke," and it's like, "Oh crap, my bad." And other times where it was a joke.
Just so you guys know, we have 24 million potential assholes right here, and we got 1K judging you right now. I like how they did that. I'm gonna give this one an upvote. Personally, I don't think you're an asshole because I would have done the same thing, but who knows? Maybe I'm an asshole too. Let us know your guys' decisions down below in the comments.
Right, but then again, we don't know what type of job it is either.
No, that's the thing about these. You never know the full context.
So
But
based on what I know,
can you hand me that drink real quick?
mine.
See, she didn't even say anything.
Oh,
I was trying to see if I could get her to say sure.
can you hand me that?
Absolutely. What would absolutely be? How would you answer that?
Such disrespect! How dare you?
That's like an affirmative. Like,
I'm gonna start
of
saying.
course.
I'm gonna start saying that around.
I'm gonna
work.
use that at work. Sometimes the next time a person says sure to me, I'm like, not sure. Yes. What do we say? They're gonna be like, are you fucking insane?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty.
I didn't say sure. I said yes. Alright, guys. Till next time. Let's get to the real one. Much love. And peace.